Today on Hidden Truths and Urban Legends.
Look, we didn't even get started yet. Well, over there.
And I'm
over there.
So Miss Sarah and Miss Mabel, you must be ready to have a good evening with us tonight.
They said that.
You know how he set up with me the one sensor lights on the stage? If you looked out that way, the first one lit up and then it went away. Hey, you said white mist on stage, right?
Yeah.
It just went sorry. It just went across the stage.
You saw
I realized that I caught like a little girl's shadow right there in the middle of the hallway.
Step into the historic Heard Opera House in Arcadia, Florida, where the stage sometimes hosts performers from beyond the veil.
So, guys, we're over here at the Opera House right now, at the historic Heard Opera House in Arcadia. It was built in 1906, following the Thanksgiving fire of 1905 that completely burned the downtown, leveled it. There were only 3 buildings left standing. This property was owned by Mr. Heard, who at the time was a citrus baron, so very well to do. Very prominent in the community, politically in civil service and promoting things for the town. He did not want to see Arcadia up and disappear due to the fire, so he designed and built this opera house. And in addition to all the retail space underneath on the first ground floor, up here on the second floor is the opera house and all the municipal offices that the town needed to operate. So there was a post office, telegraph, city clerk, county clerk, sheriff's office, whatever they needed, that's what these spaces were for. Mr. Heard, at some point, ran into financial difficulties and ended up owing a lot of people a lot of money. And the word got out that they were forming a posse and they were coming together because they wanted to get their money back. So Mr. Heard took himself and his wife, they packed up and fled the city. Unfortunately, in the opera house, Mr. Heard had a mistress. The mistress's name was Sarah. We know this because of interactions that had occurred with psychics that we had in the building. Miss Sarah has 2 stories as to how she actually died. The first one is when she was pregnant. And at the time when Mr. Heard left the city in the 1920s, single moms, pregnant, not attached, unwed, usually had a very hard road to travel. And it is said she was so distraught that she went up on the stage and hung herself on the cabinet. Wow. Story number 1. The other story is the posse did form, came up into the opera house. They already left the city. That enraged the posse. They were furious. Found poor Miss Sarah in her back room, knew that she was Mr. Heard's mistress, and decided, if we can't get you directly, we're going to get to you through her. They hung her on the stage. So in either story, she has been hung up on the stage here at the opera house. The ghost, Mr. Heard, he has come back. This is his building. He keeps an eye on it. We know he walked up and down the hallway. We can hear the boots. If you're in here alone, a lot of times you can be in an area and start smelling cigar smoke. Very good indication that Mr. Heard, he's checking up on you, see what you're doing in his opera house. The second spirit is Miss Sarah. We just told you the story on how she died here in the opera house, either by suicide or by Lynn's mom, basically. The next spirit would be Miss Mabel Page. Miss Mabel Page was an actress in the 1920s. She ran her own acting troupe. But Miss Mabel Page, it is said, loved this opera house so much. And if you ever come to visit, you will find out exactly what you call it. It's just a fantastic building. But she loved this building so much that when she actually passed, she is a they used to line all the children up and bring them down here for Saturday matinees, and they would come in the opera house, spend their afternoon, would hang out in one of the rooms between movies or films, play till the next one was on. Well, Miss Agnes, it must have been a summer day here in Florida. The windows were wide open. We're playing in the corner room, and there's two stories that go around her basket. It is said she was either leaning out the window or got pushed out the window, fell out, hit the sidewalk, and died. Because we're talking the 1920s. There were no ambulances, there were no doctors in the general area, and she just passed away from injuries. The other story is she was leaning out the window. All these windows are old, double stacked with weighted counterweights. The window crashed down on her. The glass broke. The pane sliced her, and she bled out before medical attention could come. Now all this was in this corner room of the opera house in this front corner.
With the historical deep dive of the Heard Opera House complete, it was time to step into the darkness and begin our paranormal investigation. While the other spirits rumored to linger here seemed relatively harmless, fleeting whispers and tragic echoes of the past, there was one entity we had been warned about, a presence carrying a heavy, suffocating negative energy. They call it the Creeper. And it was exactly what we came to find. We begin by heading upstairs to the old camera room. Before leaving, I set up a laser grid alongside our standard camera and a REM pod setup. We're going up to check the gear and see if we managed to capture any spirit activity while we were gone.
This is where the guy we used to do the old projection.
This is Slim. He's our door greeter during the Halloween season.
It's not on?
Grid is not on.
It was on.
You see one red beam.
Yeah, that's weird.
As we walked in, the atmosphere completely shifted. We immediately noticed that the entire laser grid had vanished, leaving behind only a single faint dot. While the camera appeared to still be running, the rest of our equipment, including the grid itself, suddenly shut down right before we reached the area. We ultimately had to relocate the camera, but this is the compelling footage we managed to capture just moments before the total power drain. Grid set, cameras rolling. Now keep your eyes on the bottom right corner. The second I leave the room, the red lights start flashing. Is something moving in the dark? During this 44-minute clip, you can see the laser grid begin to dim and flicker. While it's hard to tell if it was caused by a passing bug or something spiritual, it's definitely unusual. On top of that, the REM pod went off 3 to 4 times during that same window. That sums up the highlights from this angle. So let's move on to the next piece of footage.
We're here. Yep. Look, we didn't even get started yet. Over there.
And I'm
Over there.
bumps. I'm getting bumps.
I'm getting so many goosebumps. So, Miss Sarah, Miss Mabel, you must be ready to have a good evening with us tonight.
They said they were gonna keep it. I felt the chill right here just now.
My hair is standing up on.
Yeah, right here.
Yep. Well, thank you for joining us. We're going to do a little interview first, and then feel free to give us all the energies you want to display, because we love it. We love you both.
And this camera right here is catching it right now.
Save my phone right here. And that one's going off with the GoPro. Look. Shh. That sounded like a bell.
Well, the blue, is that temperature you said?
No. That's not. Look at how it's going back and forth. That's not, the temperature didn't change.
All right, if you want us to leave.
Look at this right here.
Wait for the room call, let go silent.
Go ahead and go.
Different room to do the interview.
Go ahead and tap that bell again. There you go. There you go. Can you show yourself in the mirror? I see you're messing with that, but could you show yourself in the mirror? This is going off crazy right here and right there right now.
Well, I asked if they want us to leave to go silent. She went silent for a little bit.
I asked him to put a show on for me, and she said she would on the Epoch box. We're gonna come back in a minute, okay? We're gonna leave you some privacy real quick. We'll do our interview in the other room for now.
We're in the blue room, I guess. We're the black room. Let's do it in the black room.
Want us to hang out tonight, and it went off. And I said, all right. And I kind of confused the question because I asked two. I said, are you going to walk with us or stay in here? I said, okay, wait. Let me ask one at a time. And then as I'm speaking the second it goes off, the question again, are you going to walk with us? So it goes off.
Follow us.
Then there was another question. I don't remember what that was. But then I was standing here listening, and I was in the room still, and these guys were talking, and they would return toward the green room. And it was silent. And then I said, okay, well, I'm going to go now, but you're going to come with us or
Come
something
with
like
us
that.
down the hallway.
And then it reacted.
Wow.
But
Man,
you had it recorded, so.
We turned the little dog. I didn't know it was creeper's room. I see a black shadow coming at me. I grabbed this
Scream, jump.
I see a shadow in the green curtain. I don't know what that was. We turn and go this way running, and the spirit balls are
We
going
did
up.
not turn to go running.
I did. When I see something coming at me, I'm always fucking attacked. I'm like, ready.
Well, guys, just know that the more you fear, put the fear in, the more they're gonna fuck with you.
And that's
I
why.
touched the shoes. I admit, I'm sorry, Miss Page. I touched the shoes. I did not touch the dress. That's what she wants.
Get your flashlights out. Lights are going out.
What the hell's that noise?
Sounds like a siren.
Were you an actress here at the Opera House? Yes or no?
Can you tell me your name? What's that red light?
That's you walking by the light sensors.
Okay. So guys, so you see that? The light sensors go off. Something's walking by. Right now we're walking by them, so they're going off, so they're working.
Now, if nobody's up here on the stage and they go off,
Then,
I
yeah.
have seen.
Now right here is where he said Mabel signed her autograph right there, basically. Mabel Page. And she supposedly hung herself.
Right above where I'm standing.
Oh, wow. Could you imagine?
A lot of times people will get choking feelings or heaviness on the chest here. Can you tell us your name?
That's what I was trying to see. Does anybody want to conversate with us? You can use this portal. Who's here right now?
Who's me? Can you tell us your name?
You can use this epoch box as well.
I didn't turn it on for yes or no.
You can answer yes or no questions with this epoch box. I like to get, when it corresponds together, it's always great.
No.
No. Are you messing with it right now? Are you trying to test it out?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a yes and no box, so you can use either box to communicate with us, okay?
One of them you...
Yes, if you understand.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, we know you understand. Can you answer how many spirits are in the building tonight?
No.
Because you don't know or you don't care?
One or the other.
That one yelled.
Is this Mr. Hurd?
Yes.
Mr. Hurd, I have a question I've been dying to ask you. Can I ask you my question?
No.
Okay then.
Okay, let him ask the question. No? Okay.
Is the portrait in the hallway next to Miss Sarah's room, is that actually a picture of you?
They said yes, but I called
No.
it is not.
It is not a picture of you.
No.
Do you know who it is?
There's a
During our investigation at the Hurd Opera House, we made a shocking breakthrough. We established contact with the spirit of J.J. Hurd himself, who confirmed a massive twist. The famous photograph everyone associates with him is actually an imposter. His spirit remains bound to the theater, but the face we've been looking at all this time isn't his.
Go get a soda. Did you just pass in the black room?
Yes.
Thank you.
There you go.
It's right in there.
So you walk the hallways. Is there a reason?
Yes.
Are you protecting the building?
Hey, this red pot's going off now.
Which one?
Put in the middle of the hall.
I'll be right back.
Are you in the hallway right now setting off our equipment?
Yeah. Is that Agatha? I heard a girl.
Agnes with you? Look.
I'll be right back. Let me know if you hear anything that he talks to you about. I'm gonna take this. Look, this thing's going crazy.
Look. You guys look. Look.
You were willing to speak with us.
It goes all the way up to red.
Listen.
No, it's good. Not.
When you were right there, it was all the way to red.
No, it ain't. It was red.
And just be aware with the children. I know that we tend to just out of habit hold it out in front of us, hold it low. The kids get low.
And it's heavy in there. See?
You see the thing?
No, he said they're moving down the hallways and they're messing with the ladies and coming back.
Do you have the camera?
Yeah, it's on.
Do you see it? Do you see the thing? The K2?
Here, hold on.
Mr. Hurd, is that you here walking the halls?
Oh wow, that thing is
You keeping an eye on everything?
really lighting up. Wow. Yeah, see, you told me they move.
We can tell
He
you.
said that you guys move through the building all the time. Who was that? That came out of that room.
Yeah.
No, but he's with him too, look. That thing is still going off.
Well, I wonder if the projectionist is here. He's attached
Well,
to this.
You said all this used to be on the stage, right?
Well, this used to be up in
The original. Ah.
I feel something.
Whoa.
I feel something in this room right here.
And then they had it on the stage as a museum piece.
Yeah, I'm trying to show you, look.
And keep in mind, there is no
Wow.
power running.
There's no power in these, right?
No power, and there's no power on this wall.
Wow, look at that. Holy moly.
You don't have to worry. I'm not going to tinker with your machine, and I'm not going to try to turn it on.
But there's no electric running to that, Manny.
There's nothing
At
wrong
all.
with this. And it's even giving us stronger readings now than it did earlier.
Yeah, see?
You're right here in this room, aren't you?
That sucker went to red almost.
It was in red for a second.
See? Andy, and there's no electric plugged in here at all.
Yo, go walk in this room real quick.
Watch it turn red in there.
I walked in here, I felt something like good. I don't know.
Holy Lord. Well, he said you get a lot of
right now is
action.
that fridge, and we're not even
Close to it.
Really.
Are you in here right now? 'Cause I felt something when I walked in.
Yeah, you guys have chairs in here, right? There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and spirits that may be present. That's it. We move down the other side of the building.
I'm trying to watch. Hey. You know how he set up with me the one sensor lights on the stage? If you looked out that way, the first one lit up and then it went away. Just now. The first one back where you showed me Miss Page sign the wall?
Yes.
Oh,
Was that Miss Page?
what, we gonna move?
I want you to pay attention where the arrow is pointing as you will see something moving. Could that be a spirit moving? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Sit here. That way, I got both of you. There you go.
Seems like what we did for this room. Dressed it up for you.
I want you to look at where the arrow is as a shadow flies by.
It does? I don't want to touch it
All right,
and
Miss
have
Sarah, we're not going to make you use a device that you're not familiar with, so please feel free to talk to us any way you can. So on this device here, you notice it's got all the different colors. Are you able to control what color is displayed? Can you make just the green light come on?
And Miss Sarah, did she ever do plays here? That's yellow.
On the yellow.
That just got onto yellow.
Lily's holding on to the yellow. I think he's trying to get that green.
I really wish, ma'am, that you could talk through the portal.
No. Are you scared of the portal? Or is someone preventing?
There it goes. There it goes.
She's holding green.
Very good
Did you see
job.
that? Good job, Sarah.
She's been trying to.
Yep, she's been trying to get the green.
Got it.
Now it's on blue. Can you make it go back to the green or yellow?
Yep,
There you go. You got
that was awesome.
Good job.
It takes a lot of effort. They got to build up that
That's
energy.
awesome. Thank you so much.
We know she's here with us.
And
She said, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty.
If you need to take a rest, take your time and rest. We know this takes a lot of energy out of you.
Oh, shit.
Psst. You said white mist on stage, right?
No.
You weren't sad. Were you
Hey.
distraught?
Hey. You said white mist on stage, right?
Yeah. I've
It
not
just
seen it on
went
stage, but
sorry. It just went across the stage.
you saw a white mist across the
One light came on and a white mist just went across the
I guess
stage.
we should go that way right now. See what's going on.
Dude,
Sarah, is Miss Page playing around on the stage tonight?
I swear on my mama's life, I just saw that.
I'm gonna go see what they got going.
That was clear as day, dude. Like somebody was standing
Check it
there
out.
and then just walked. The first sensor came on and then it just went off. Okay, I'm gonna follow the guys because I saw that with my own eyes.
You're in here. Can you touch this? Touch this bell. I feel something.
Yes.
See?
Yes. Touch
No,
the bell.
I just
That's the bell,
saw
or
it.
you're here on stage?
But it was like a white fog, like right there.
That's why we
Okay.
call her the lady in white. Was this the lady in white? Was there a reason you wanted us on the stage?
she in there?
I'm gonna take
No,
this
they're
out of here
both.
for
They're
now.
both going. Hey.
This one's going, that one's going.
They're both going at the same time.
But they got the little baby girl
See,
over
no.
here.
And he said the
I'm gonna go grab
creeper's
my
in
voice
there
recorder
too.
real quick. You guys gonna go back over there? I'll meet you back.
And you got the voice recorder?
I have my voice.
Oh, he's got his. In case he catches
again,
something.
we're back. Did you miss us?
Right there. Did you hear that? A loud banging followed by almost a growl. I'm still trying to piece together what that was. Was it the creeper or one of the other spirits? Let me know your theories in the comments.
All right, let's use the no.
Okay.
Let's use the REM pod if we can for yes and no questions. If it's a yes, turn the light green. If it's a no, turn the light yellow. It's too easy for me to say turn it blue because you've got it on blue all the time.
Yeah.
Can you step away from it and let it go silent? Thank you. If you understand the instructions, green for yes, yellow for no, can you give us a green light? See, we kind
See?
of heard that.
Yeah. See, that's a definite yes, like when she's holding it green.
Are you enjoying our conversation?
Yep.
That makes me very happy.
That's very cool.
Are you familiar with the entity or the spirit we call the creeper? Does he bother you? Does he sometimes restrain you? So he has no control is what you're telling me.
Oh shit. He does restrain her.
He does restrain
Damn.
you? Or if he restrains you, green light. If he doesn't restrain you, yellow light.
She answered
So
you.
he does have a negative effect with the other entities here. Is that correct?
Yep. That thing said no, but she's on her green
You're
light.
sending mixed signals. Is it a yes or is it a no? Green is yes, yellow is no.
Yes.
Okay. And she was holding green there for a while.
Notice how the spirit gave clear, intelligent responses using the REM pod, even pausing before hitting the green light for yes. It was equally responsive on the Ovulus EVP box. Through these devices, we were able to uncover a compelling piece of information. A negative entity known as the Creeper appears to be haunting the Grand Opera House and messing with the other spirits.
You ask a question. So, is there anybody here right now on this thing right here, this thermal? I realized that I caught like a little girl's shadow right there in the middle of the hallway. I'm about to replay. I'm gonna have this guy pull it up for me.
Yeah.
Was that you, Agatha?
Agna.
Agna? I heard that. So.
That photo you just saw was actually from me walking around in the complete dark with the thermal camera. At first, it really seems to be the shape of a little girl. But look what happened when I got to the other side of the hall. I snapped 2 more quick pictures and that's where it gets wild. Do you see what looks like a girl in a dress holding 2 kids? I managed to catch 2 separate pictures of that exact same anomaly. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Is it a trick of the thermal lens or did we catch a family still lingering in the hallway?
I don't know, I wanted me to stay down there. And I caught what seems to be a lady in a dress. Was that you in the dress that I caught in the middle of the hallway? Got quiet there. Was that you in the hallway? Can you answer me?
She is. Green is for yes.
I'm gonna leave you with this. You'll probably get a little bit, so it'll catch what you couldn't catch earlier.
How can we help you? We want to help you. The why is because we're very helpful, loving people. Does that surprise you? Did you enjoy your time here at the Opera House? Did you like living
Yes.
in Florida?
Yes. Yes.
You did enjoy living in Florida? Use this blue box next to me. Yes or no? Do you want us to stay in the room with you? Or would you like me to leave? Speak softer. You're getting drowned out in the distortion. I can hear you, but I don't understand what you're saying. That's better. What would... Hello. What would make you happy? You do want to be happy. What can we do to help make you be happy?
Right from the start, we were catching massive crosstalk, either a rush of mixed signals or multiple spirits trying to override each other. One entity explicitly invites us to come play, while another snaps back, telling them to go away. Amidst the chaos, the name Angel comes through. Is it a name or a reference to something else entirely? To make things even more chilling, one spirit claims to remember its past. The energy here is undeniably heavy. But let's get back to the video and see what else we uncovered.
What's that other alarm going off down here?
That? There's something. Creep.
Is this the creeper? Hello, Mr. Creeper. Can you tell us your name? Are you angry? We've got your room full of supplies. You want them out? Was that a yes or a no? Oh, you don't.
A spirit box session captured a hostile response from the entity known as the Creeper. The spirit expressed intense dissatisfaction with the current state of his room, which has been heavily cluttered with supplies and equipment left behind by the Opera House carpenter.
Are you a Nephilim? Are you a Nephilim? Are you a fallen spirit?
You're a fallen angel? Is this a subject that's upsetting for you?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
It turns out Monica's instincts were spot on. The Creeper isn't human. In a rare moment, he actually claimed to be a Nephilim, a callback to the ancient giants from the days of Noah. But the moment the subject came up, the tension shifted. He shut it down immediately, calling it a touchy subject and refusing to say another word.
That may be why we never get a name, because in a name there is power.
Right. And sometimes I do get names, though. Can you tell me your name?
No.
No? You can't tell me your name?
Okay, there's a breeze. I'm like, the dress is moving. Hello, how are you? Oh, hi, everybody. Okay,
Who's in here with us?
Mr. Creeper. You and I both know you are not human. Run puff's going green, blue, yellow. It's going nuts. You were waiting for me, weren't you? You're not going to bully me. I'm not going to be afraid to do that. Were you waiting? Were you waiting for me? Is the yes, no?
It's clear that the entity, Creeper, had a strange fixation on Monica. Every time she attempted to speak or ask a question, the spirit box immediately cut her off, throwing out profanities before repeatedly and aggressively chanting its own name, Creeper.
What is it then?
It's done in this room. I'm here.
What's her name?
That was female.
The little girl. Maybe? What is the girl in the red dress?
Why are we jamming it? I earned it.
I'll turn this one off from now. I'm gonna keep you in here. Facing both of these. Somebody's in here, ring the bell. Did it just say hello?
Yes,
Yeah.
he did the exact same thing to me when I
I'm
came
back.
in.
Hello, Miss Sarah. Hello, Mr. Nephilim. Mr.
It
Creeper.
said hello, it did the exact thing when I came in.
And that was
I got it.
Say that.
Yes.
Seems to be talking to you more than when he was talking. What?
Remember, we told you don't yell, just whisper. Pick it up.
Well, everyone, we could have run that spirit box session for hours, but the evidence speaks for itself. My final verdict? The Heard Opera House in Arcadia is, without a doubt, absolutely haunted. We actually captured an EVP on my voice recorder of a spirit crying out for help. It was too faint to cleanly overlay on the video without losing the quality, but with headphones on, it's chillingly clear. It makes you wonder, is this self-proclaimed Nephilim, this creeper entity, actively tormenting the souls trapped here? During our session, the creeper constantly repeated his name, paired it with Monica, and claimed to be a Nephilim, which tells us everything we need to know about his dark, non-human nature. Beyond that, we communicated with the spirit of Mr. Heard himself, getting answers about the incorrect portrait on the wall. Plus, the thermal camera delivered some unbelievable evidence, capturing the distinct heat signatures of a little girl, a woman in a dress. All in all, this investigation was an absolute success. The Heard Opera House is deeply haunted. If you're fascinated by the creeper, want to learn more about the spirits here, or just want to experience a genuinely active location for yourself, I highly recommend booking a tour.